long ago, high above the clouds where no human had ever stepped. There was a kingdom made entirely of stars. Its towers glimmered with silver light. Its gardens sparkled with flowers made of crystal, and the air shimmered with the music of the universe. In this kingdom lived Princess Selena, known among her people as the Star Princess. She was kind and gentle, with hair that shone like golden light and eyes that mirrored the midnight sky. Though she had everything: beauty, wealth, and admiration, she carried a quiet sadness in her heart. Every night, Selena would stand on her balcony and look down upon the earth below. She saw forests sleeping in silence, rivers glowing beneath the moon, and villages where children dreamed in their beds. Yet, in the darkest corners, she also saw loneliness, fear, and sorrow. One evening, while gazing into the deep night, Selena whispered, "If only I could bring light to the places where shadows linger. Stars shine above, but many cannot see their glow." She wished to help, but the law of the Star Kingdom was clear. No star must leave the heavens, or else their light may fade forever. On the very night Selena made her wish, a strange sound echoed through the air, a soft, deep song unlike anything she had heard. From the horizon came a magnificent bird with wings as black as midnight, tipped with silver feathers that glittered like hidden stars. It landed upon her balcony and bowed its head. "Who are you?" Selena asked in wonder. The bird replied in a voice that echoed like wind through trees, "I am Nyx, the night bird. I soar between the worlds of dream and shadow. I heard your wish, princess, and I have come to offer you a path." Selena's heart raced. A path to the earth below. Nyx nodded. "Yes, I can carry you beyond the laws of the Star Kingdom. But know this: if you descend to earth, your light will grow weaker. You may lose your glow forever." Selena hesitated. She loved her kingdom dearly, but she could not ignore the aching sadness she had seen below. Finally, with courage burning in her heart, she whispered, "Then let my light be used where it is needed most." And so, Selena climbed onto Nyx's back, and together they soared from the sky, leaving behind the shining towers of the stars. The descent was long and strange. They passed through clouds heavy with thunder, across oceans glimmering with moonlight, and over mountains where snow sparkled like diamonds. But soon they entered a realm unlike any other, the Valley of Shadows. Here the air was heavy and cold, filled with whispers of forgotten fears. Selena shivered as dark mist swirled around them. Nyx spoke in warning. "Princess, this is where the shadows of human hearts take form. If you are to bring light to the world, you must pass through this valley." From the mist, figures appeared whispering doubts, mocking laughter, and shapes that twisted into terrible forms. Selena felt fear grip her heart. Her glow flickered faintly, but she closed her eyes and remembered the children she had seen sleeping under the stars. She thought of their dreams, their laughter, and their hope. Slowly, her glow brightened once again. The shadows hissed and shrank away, unable to face her light. Nyx looked back at her with pride. "You are stronger than I imagined, princess." Finally, they reached Earth. Nyx carried Selena to a small village deep in the forest. To her shock, no stars shone above this place. The sky was covered in a veil of darkness, as if forgotten by the heavens. The village was silent. Windows were shut tight, and no laughter filled the air. People walked with heavy steps, their faces pale with despair. Selena approached a child sitting alone on a doorstep. The girl held a broken lantern and whispered, "I'm afraid of the dark. We used to have light, but now it's gone." Selena knelt beside her. She touched the lantern, and from her fingertips a tiny star flickered to life, glowing warmly inside. The girl's eyes widened in wonder. "Thank you. Who are you?" Selena only smiled and said, "Someone who believes light belongs everywhere." Word spread quickly through the village. One by one, Selena lit their lanterns, their candles, and even their hearts. Slowly, the people began to smile again. Music returned. Children played. Hope awakened. But with every lantern Selena lit, her own glow, she grew weaker, paler, until she shone only faintly. Nyx, ever watchful, warned her, "Princess, your light is nearly gone. If you continue, you may never return to the stars." Selena looked at the village, now alive with laughter and warmth. She saw how even the smallest light could chase away fear, and she whispered, "Then let my last light remain here." She touched the great tree in the center of the village, pouring the final spark of her glow into its branches. The tree burst into radiance, its leaves shimmering like thousands of tiny stars. The villagers gasped in awe. From that night on, the tree never stopped glowing. It became a beacon of hope, guiding lost travelers and reminding the people that darkness could never fully conquer the light. Selena, however, fell gently to the ground. Her glow was gone. She looked almost human now. Her star-born power faded. Nyx landed beside her, sorrow in his eyes. "You have given away your light, princess. You cannot return to the stars." Selena smiled weakly. It was worth it. For a moment, silence filled the night. Then Nyx spread his great wings, and a soft radiance began to flow from his feathers. He wrapped them around Selena, whispering, "Bravery such as yours must never be forgotten. If you cannot return as a star, then you shall remain as something greater." And with that, Selena's form transformed. Her body faded into the night sky, and her light burst forth, once more, this time not as a single star, but as an entire constellation shining above the village. The people looked up in awe. The constellation of the Star Princess sparkled brightly, guarding them forever. Nyx, the night bird, circled the sky above. singing his eternal song to remind all who listened. Even the smallest light can break the deepest darkness. To this very day, travelers tell the story of the glowing tree in the forest village. They say that when children feel afraid of the dark, they need only look to the sky for the constellation of the Star Princess. And if you listen closely, on quiet nights, you might hear the distant song of the night bird, carrying her story across the world, reminding us that courage, kindness, and sacrifice can light even the darkest paths.